What's going on, everybody? I know I literally just hit the go live button, but I'm going to go ahead and get started here. Random Sunday Funday live stream, because I have been working on Crown Falls today, and I know a lot of you have been asking to do some more live streams and watch me do a little more work on the city outside of the normal videos. So here we go. I know we just had a live stream a couple of days ago, but I had to cut that one short, and I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. So we're going to do just a little bit more here. So I want to show you what I've worked on. This right here, I really, let's see, actually, let me go to another screen right here. Let me pull up a picture.
An explosion in one of your factories.
All right, let's see. Hold on one second, guys. I'm actually getting an error that we're not getting enough. Oh, I know exactly what's going on. One moment, please. Some of you might get a little buffering for a moment. If you're buffering, just give it just a moment. I forgot I had something going on in the background. It should clear itself up here in just a moment.
That's the going price for contraband.
Okay, there it goes. Excellent condition
is out of control.
Oh dear, we've got a fire going on. Of course we do. Andrej, Sandra, and Ilias. Hey, how is it going, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Got a fire going on somewhere here.
Don't let it reach the oil.
3, 2, 1, come on, so I can rebuild that and get back to Crown Falls.
Left ruins behind.
Okay, so I am going to, I believe I have a picture over here. I want to show you what this area looked like before. We'll swap it over to another screen here in a second. Oh, darn. No, I did not get a new picture of this. This area of town right here looked completely different. Hey, that guy, what's up? If you remember, we worked on this on Friday, a couple of days ago. And I basically tore the entire thing down, and I've remodeled it in a 10 by 10 square, which is the plan for the whole city now. That is what I want to work on, is we're going to do a 10 by 10 everywhere. Yeah, how much fun is this going to be? It's a lot of fun. The reason I decided to redo all this is twofold. One, I was getting really tired of the random road layouts I have going on as I just pieced the city together a little bit at a time. And a new mod came out, a City Ornaments mod by the maker of the same guy who did the lovely Harbor Ornaments mod. And look at some of this amazing stuff that we have to play with now. I have redone the boulevard down the middle here. We have all sorts of new benches, lovely containers of plants. These are life to me right here. These fences and gates. This gate, that's a road. That's a plaza road going through it. You can actually drag roads through these gates. So I have these gates creating this really nice effect on the side of these investor houses right here. Same thing right here. And with the 10 by 10, I get lots of fun little spots to make really cool little, like, in-between areas of benches and trees. I created this. This is my crowning achievement all morning, was making this this light bulb factory with some warehouses and crates, and it's got its own little privacy fence around it, little nice gates. I'm absolutely loving it. I came right here, and I actually made the 10 by 10 one tile wider right here. And I was able to, because I was going to do a boulevard, then I decided this was not a good spot for a boulevard. But instead, I made like these, I don't even know what you want to call them, these little patio plazas right here. But yeah, they turned out really, really cool. I love it. Gave me some space to make some loading platforms for crates and everything around the buildings. Yeah, I was extremely happy with this. We got a nice little courtyard. And this is where I got to. I made this section right here, and then I stopped. Sim Donut, welcome, man.
There
welcome,
we are.
welcome.
All better.
Yeah, the mod is amazing. It is. King Diter, thanks so much for joining. Glad you're enjoying the videos. LSR, yep. I know it's kind of late for some people. A lot of my viewers are actually in Europe, so I know it's kind of late for everybody. And it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here in the U.S. where I'm at. So I figured, and I've got a few hours until I have a cookout here in a little while. We're having steaks for dinner, and I had a few hours. I figured I would work on another section of 10 by 10, most likely this area right here, and get another 10 by 10 part done before dinner time. Martin, what's going on, man? Klaus, hello, hello, hello. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, look at this. This is my favorite little thing I have built actually so far. I'm calling it the Golden Lion Tavern. I am using a number of mods. Spice It Up is not actually a mod. It's a mod collection. I am using a selection of things, modules within Spice It Up's collection, as well as some other mods that are outside of that. You can find links to everything in the description of the video. But yes, this is my favorite thing right here. I made this. I've got a little marketplace right here with some market vendor stalls. There's a newspaper stand. We have the pub right here, along with I've got some billboards back behind it, just some milk and tasty fish. And they're partying right here on the quays, right next to the public mooring. So this is my favorite little thing I made right here. I absolutely love it. Yes, it is really fun. I call it the Golden Lion Tavern right here, just due to the Golden Lion. I also have a random Anno statue, but yeah, it's really fun. And I'm really happy with this. These are nice little plaza decals that were added by the mod. So I was able to make a neat little plaza. Actually, that one right there is not exactly where it's supposed to be. Let me fix this real quick before we get started. Yeah, I kind of have things in the wrong spots here. That's supposed to go on the outside, not the inside. Wait, I hate trying to figure this out. Okay, I need it to go there, so I need this here, this here, this here. I don't know why that was so difficult for me. Anyways, there we go. Wonderful. You'll also love how some of the objects swap to a New World theme when you pop the building in the New World. Yeah, it is really cool. I haven't done it with the New World much yet, but I did mess around with it just a bit, though. Yeah, Anno is very, very popular in Germany. That is its main market is in Germany. Okay, so we're going to get started up here with all of this section of town right here. So yeah, this stream is just a chill, laid-back stream. I want to work on this area of town, basically from right here up. It might get in. I'll probably have to cut it a little short because I don't want to mess up our World's Fair area, but I will get this part of it done right here. So let's get started with taking out everything we don't need. And you can see the madness of how I'm going to make this work, because it is quite maddening. You can go there. Let's get rid of these roads. We can get rid of this road. Yeah. Okay. Can you walk up the boulevard from the harbor in first person? Yeah, I can do that in here in just a second, Martin. Curious Tack, are the new roads that came with the mod set able to replace it? Yes, they are, actually. They are. I was kind of playing around and testing around with it before I put this, because this right here, these little white plaza roads are the plaza streets, but I did use the other roads from right here. I'd use some of the noble streets, and they do work. They are actual roads. No, I'm actually not a Japanese at all. I am extremely American through and through. Takarazuka is just... It's a name that I've used in MMOs for like 10 plus years, and I don't exactly remember how I came across the name or anything. I just started using it one day, and it's just been my name ever since, really. You talking about these fences? Oh yeah, this is all from the land ornaments mod. Yeah, these are all from the land ornaments mod. We'll go through them all here in just a little bit. There's some awesome stuff. There's covered channels. There's some street ornaments, new types of roads, a riding stable. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I made this earlier. Check this thing out. I made a stable. You know, because this was a common thing in cities in the industrial area because people still used horses. There were public stables and stuff for people to keep their horses in. So I kind of pieced together some of the riding stables parts, and I have a stable here in town for people to keep their horses at. But they have all this thing. Look, there's like round arenas with trees. It's insane. There is so much cool stuff. I absolutely love it. Houses. There's a goat farm. You can make a goat farm. There's a peacock farm. Yeah, it's awesome.
Uglier.
There's so much stuff. We'll go through it all. He really outdid himself with this mod. It is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. There's even fortress pieces. We'll probably make a fortress on an island somewhere for fun. So yeah, the mod is absolutely beautiful with all of the different decorative ornaments that come with it. Still public stables in New York City. That's actually cool. I didn't know that. So what I've decided to do right here for our 10x10 is between different 10x10 sections, I want to leave space for boulevards and use the boulevards to create major sections of the cities. So we are going to make a boulevard down the middle right here. I don't know how I'm going to decorate it up yet, so I'm going to leave it blank for the moment. I've actually been nerding out and looking at different boulevards around like London and Paris and stuff and kind of getting some ideas. So what do I need to do real quick? I need to bring up an image real quick on my other monitor that I'm looking for. Alright, that 10x10 layout, just to make sure I don't ever forget what it is I'm trying to make it look like. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Just had to bring up this image I need real fast. Is your city operating totally on gas now? No. I'm using gas in the residential areas, and I'm using oil near closer to these areas over here. I only have 2 oil right now, I think, maybe 3. I only have 2. I have 2 oil power plants right here. I actually have enough support for a 3rd one. And we have 4 gas-fired plants. One thing that I don't do that apparently I get yelled at for on occasion is I don't actually supply the investors with electricity at all times.
You more than passed the test.
Well, of course, I can't find a good spot to demonstrate that at the moment.
The setting is derivative.
Oh, well, no, they have electricity. There are some places where I have investors that do not have electricity. Just because, you know, it gives you 8 investors. That's it. It gives you 8 investors. You don't get any extra money. You get nothing from it. You make the same amount of money for an investor house whether it has 50 people or 42 people. So if I have an investor house outside of electricity range, I'm not going to like have a complete cow and remodel the city just to make sure the investor has electricity. To me, that's a flaw of the game. I think that you should always make sure they have electricity. But since they don't, then I don't worry about it. Okay, what I'm going to do first to get this started is I actually need to move the bank for a second. Just get out of my way, because I need to use houses in blueprint mode to make sure I have this laid out correctly. Where is this image at? Open the image in a new tab. There's my tab. Okay. Yeah, the number is only important if you're going to 50,000 investors, but how many investors do we have on this island? I mean, I'm at 23,000, so I figure that I might, and I don't even have. I mean, I could easily get 50,000 investors on this island. That's a non-issue. That's easy to get. Okay. For this section right here, we're going to modify things just a bit for this 10 by 10 layout that I'm looking at. How many can I fit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll take all this out, take that out, get it out of my way. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm probably going to do away with this huge boulevard like this. I think this is just an obscenely large boulevard, and I don't much care for the look of it anymore. So I'm actually going to be okay taking out like this road right there. I'm all about just destroying everything today. I'm just like, you know what? I don't like it. It's gonna go.
A tiny something to keep you going.
You know what? She has a gift for me. Sometimes she'll give you some good items. So let's see what she's got.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
Let's take good old Lord and Lady down there.
There's fun to be found in everything.
Still just a tiger. I don't care about that thing.
You can rely on us.
Okay, there's the guy. My flagship has been over here for I cannot tell you how long. Trying to get that.
Flagship ready for orders.
Back to Cape Trelawney, and let's head back to Cape Trelawney. Yeah, here come the bulldozers indeed. Okay, so what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can go do 7. So I can do a 7 tile wide.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Building 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this one actually came out just a little bit bigger. I mean, these are not perfect 10 by 10s, but I'm using the 10 by 10 as a basis basically to get everything in there the way I want. All right, let's get these houses out of the way. Let's bring that bank back down. Let's see. It's not going to line up perfectly, it looks like, but that's okay. We'll line it up with that. And then this is one of our, yeah, that's a main road for the layout. So we'll put it down there, we'll bring the bank back 1, and we'll use this to do some decorative stuff on. Now here's going to be the only problem is, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I might need to take that right there out again. And shorten this down by 1 more tile. It's looking like that's what I'm going to need to do.
Game saved.
Yeah, the Banking World's Fair are kind of frustrating because they don't line up very easily. They can be a pain to get fit in where you want them to go. This all needs to go back because I do like having this border right here. I'm not going to put it up here yet because this might change ever so slightly. Yeah, okay. The World's Fair inside the palace thing, I mean, it's like it is apparently the cool thing to do. I see everybody doing it. Everybody's putting their World's Fair inside the palace, and then they have this huge wall with the World's Fair and all these parks inside. I don't know. There's something about it I don't like. It's something about it just doesn't jive with me, I guess is the only way to put it. I can't seem to get behind that layout. And speaking of layouts, I can't quite get behind this layout because I don't know how this is going to line up over here. I want it to all line up because I like these long straight roads going everywhere. And this is going to be a little bit different. Okay, let's do this. Bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Goodbye. Get you out of there. Bulldozer. Get rid of all the things. Get rid of all the things. There we go. You would like something like Grant Bank. Do you mean like a smaller bank or something? Is that what you mean, Red Mouse? Maybe like a smaller bank?
How thrilling! A renowned personage
we've got
has
a
arrived.
new person here. We got God. Seriously, how many of those things do I have now?
Your ship
like,
has returned from its
honestly.
voyage.
Like real talk. How many of these? Okay, I got two. I got two, but I think I have one in every trade union. It's crazy.
For once, something you've done makes...
Yeah, I was going to get rid of my Grand Boulevard, but it just... The addition of these new ornaments was like, okay, maybe I'll just leave the Grand Boulevard, because it does look kind of cool. I will probably end it and like have it end somewhere and not continue all the way. But yeah, I was sold on the Grand Boulevard. Okay, what I've decided to do is I'm going to instead, because I need to hold off on this part until I get this over here going. So let's get everything out of the way and start laying out another 10 by 10. It's totally going to screw up, like,
illustrious alliance.
basically everything. It's pretty much going to screw up everything, but, this is the price of progress, or at least that's what I'm telling myself. Let's get rid of that thing. That can stay. No, I don't want an alliance with you, sorry. Oh yeah, I've gotten the same legendaries like God knows how many times. This game loves to give me certain legendaries. Let's get rid of all of that. So this is where I started it, so this is where I want to continue. That does mean I'm going to need to change this up ever so slightly, because I want that road to go on through. And I will fix up these little sections right here later. I'll probably do something like that, maybe add in... Let's add in a little fountain right there. Oh, we're still in blueprint mode. Whoopsies. There we go. Yeah, add in another little fountain. Lovely. Lovely. Let's see. Like you would put your pubs on the waterfront. Yeah, I thought it fit in pretty well
Same
right
old
here
holiday
next to the
gang as
public
last
mooring.
time.
You
Do
know,
you
it's
have a luncheon
it's where the tourists
recommendation?
come in. They might want to have a cocktail on the waterfront, looking out over everything. So yeah, I thought it fit in pretty well. Feta, yeah. As soon as I saw that, yeah. As soon as I got that mod, I was like, oh, it's on. I have to do this now. So that's just an ornament. That was just an ornament. Don't want to destroy that though. Okay, stop trying to destroy that. There we go. Ah! One little tile and I can't get it there. Go away. Okay, let's start getting some houses moved back down in here. Where's my little pattern at that I want to look at here? So what I'm doing is I'm looking at the actual pattern for the 10 by 10 layout, and then I am going through and I'm adapting it to how I want everything to look. that go to there, and then I mean that side got that, but I don't have to have it the same on both sides. I wonder. No, I can do it this way. This right here will work actually. This right here will work really well. Let's just get rid of all these roads. All these roads are in my way. Okay. So that's going to get 1, 2, and... So I want to grab an engineer for that side. Yeah, I want an engineer over there. Let's get you up here out of my way. Come to there. This is going to come down.
Now just smuggle it out.
Okay. Do the new fences have corners and ends? Yes, they do. Yeah. So let me just actually show you, Sim. So like this is one of them right here. The ones in M.A.U.G, the fences and stuff. I mean, I can show you the difference. I mean, and you know what they look like, but I can still show you real quick. If I grabbed under Archie, and it's got some fence piece. Oh, there it was. Get back to it. Yeah, see? See, this is the one for M.A.U.G. Like, this is a fence for M.A.U.G right here, or like one type. The way he did it was he has the square, and then these fence on the edge of it. And you basically have an entire wasted square that you can't use, and then the ends of them are see-through because the model does not have the end cap, and then you have to try to piece them together. And the other problem is that they do this. And we got to find a good I got a good hill right here, and then let's get down close to it. So the ones in M.A.U.G, see, it disappears, and it's hard to see because of the grass, but you can see it kind of clipping up into the ground because the model doesn't actually flow with the terrain. It just sticks straight out. It doesn't go with the terrain or anything. The ones from the Harbor Ornament mod does go with the terrain. It's terrain conforming. They already come with ends. They're decorated up. And there's corners, there's arches, and then you can drag a road through the arch. So it's like heaven. Yeah. Honestly, the only thing from M.A.U.G that I even care about using anymore at this point is this wooden street. I like that wooden street. Just because they do look really good as piers. That is honestly the only thing from M.A.U.G I care about anymore. They do have nice crates. Okay, so M.A.U.G does have some stuff that I like, but I won't ever be using any. Basically, I don't think I'm going to use anything from these right here anymore, just because I don't like the way it's set up. I mean, lot more power to the guy. That's a lot of work to get that stuff in there, but I've just decided I'm not going to use it myself anymore. Okay, I'm going to put that police station right there. Then I'm going to drag a few odds and ends right there. And then go over there with that. There we go, that'll work. Yep, definitely forego a lot of the stuff from M.A.U.G at this point. This Harbor Ornaments mod the Land Ornaments mod has changed it all. Yeah, M.A.U.G does have some nice stuff. I won't say that it does not have anything good in it. It does have some nice stuff in it, but in terms of but it's more for very, very specialized, detailed things. Very specialized things that are like, but yeah. It's not an ornaments mod, it's an asset. That's what you could almost say. M.A.U.G is not an ornaments mod so much as it is an assets mod. It gives you access to all the different decorative assets, trees, bushes, things like that. Whereas the harbor ornaments is an actual ornament mod. So that's where you can kind of call the difference on it right there. Okay, let's get some more stuff out of the way here. And we're going to continue on with another section of the building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is going to be off just a little bit as well, it looks like, but that's okay. I can still make everything fit that I want to fit. Oh my god, it fits the gramophone factory like perfect. Holy crap. I never even thought of that. It fits the gramophone factory so perfect. Well, I'm sold on that. Okay, let's get you up there out of the way. Get you out of the way there. Actually, I can just go and take this road out completely because we know it's going to have to move. We can take that out. I do need a few things to be in range here. So we're going to move him to there. This is that main road right there. Alright.
Curiosity decreases in proportion.
This needs to actually flip because I need him within range. So let's flip this guy around a little bit real quick here. Let's take that road out. I put that there. Now he reaches. Then I can move him to there. Get those there. Okay. I'll just do with those things. There they are. And this one can go there. Perfect. Okay. That'll work. I need that light bulb factory within range of the trade union. Let's see. Wish you could paint the. Yeah, that is a. I asked about that, and apparently there is like no way that you can actually do that. Because I did ask about it. I was like, please, please tell me there's a way to do this, and the answer was no. There is no way to do that. Because it would have been awesome if you could paint the terrain. It would make things a whole lot better. Okay. You know what? I don't want an artisan house right there. Let's get an engineer. Yeah, that'll work. Take that one out. Okay, so he basically has to go right here. Otherwise, he can't reach anything. Let's see. Masick? Or you may have to... yeah, I probably just butchered your name, but hey, how's it going? Actually, no, I actually like the gray streets. The new streets are nice, but they are very, very fancy. And they might be used in certain parts of the town, but I actually do like the gray streets. Yeah, the amusement park is winning so far, but you know, it is such a close. It is getting really close. They might give us both or release one and then release the other one later on. I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that, to tell you the truth. Just because it is so close. Let's do something like this. I A watermelon striped great lawn around some things. I haven't found a train that I liked. That's actually an interesting idea. Huh. It's a very interesting idea.
Stand back, I would. Looks like the tubes need a flush.
Go right there. I'm not sold on this trade union right there like that, but for the moment I'll leave it there. We'll see what happens with it. I might do something a little different. Okay, let's get this guy here out of the way for the moment. Carry on our road over there because we know it's going to have to go there. Put him right there. Okay, let's see. What's next? Not copy and paste. I'm going to move a few things. Let's see. Blueprint, because I can use the blueprint to make sure it's the right size. And it needs to be moved over by 1. Oh gosh, this is... Okay, here comes the fun part. This road has to be moved over 1 tile. The whole thing. So here comes the fun. We got to start doing a whole lot of moving. This is also why I left a lot of open space available. I do need him still to be within range of stuff.
I long to be unbound.
Let's see. New DLC. Do you start a new game or it depends on if you advance in this one? I don't. I mean, I've started over on several DLCs just because there's so much new content that I know people want to see the new content, obviously, but I also need to go through and I might not be happy with how something turned out in that series, or I just want to start over fresh. So it's really up to you, basically, is what it comes down to. If you want to start over for a new DLC, then you can do that. But, you know, you don't have to. You can if you want to. Hey, Gameplay, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's make a fun little thing around this. Not land benches. We're looking for fences and gates. It's blueprint mode off. Do I want the stone wall again? I think I do. I'm really partial to that stone wall.
Must I wear a crinoline?
Let's see, got to find the corner pieces here.
The corset is a little tight.
No, there it is. Copy all that over.
I had a job unpicking old rope once.
Alright, let's get a few of these going so I can copy and paste them all. Go. Perfect. There we go. And our gramophone factory. I don't think I've ever built a gramophone factory that I enjoyed. I like that gramophone factory. It's got a nice wall around it. Looks lovely. We'll bring the road up over here just to kind of finish it off. And that's a lovely gramophone factory. Gigi, glad that the videos helped. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of fences. Have a good night, Red Mouse. Thanks for jumping in. Okay, let's put you over there for a moment. You know what? I just thought of something. Is this that has power? Okay, that does have power as well. I just thought about that. I was like, do these things even have power? Yeah, these things have such a huge range on them. Yeah, the long wait for him to make that mod was well worth it. Definitely worth the wait. Because I am in like some kind of heaven right now with it. fit. I really like the filament and the light bulb factory next to each other. I think they fit well together, but I can't get it to work, so we'll just leave it out for the moment. Okay. So I kind of want to move into artisans in this area. Alright, let's get a road right. Just do a road right there, and then I will box this in with something. Actually. Oh, there's all this right here too. I don't know if y'all noticed this before. Well, if you have the land ornaments mod that just came out, the button right next to it is agricultural fields and animal pastures. I could put corn if I wanted to, and have cornfields, or I could have different pastures. I don't even know what that one is, but it's a cows, or there's sheepfolds. He added in all of the different agricultural fields, so you can make like very unique farms and stuff. Okay, right here, I feel like this needs something around this light bulb factory. This is not nearly as nice as a light bulb factory as that one is, but you know, not every factory can have its own personal space.
Now to smuggle it out.
Some of them are just going to be plain Jane old roads around them, and it's okay. Now let's continue on. We'll go right here. Actually, let's work our way up to an end at this section right here. That's where we need to go with it. We need to head up. Let's take all that road out because we know it's going to have to come out. And we know that road is going to be our continuation road. Okay. Yes, it would. It would help a lot with squaring off fields that are uneven. Most definitely. Okay. Let's get us a street going right to there. Connect him up so he will stop yelling at me. I'm going to trade these out for some not artisans, but engineers. That's the same thing. There we go. Okay. I'm trying to have like a step down. We have investors on the nicest parts of the road, stepping back to engineers and a couple of investors, and then on into artisans off on the edge. You can see the same transition over here. We have investors, some engineers mixed in. Then it gets into, again right here, engineers and investors closer into the middle. Then it steps down into artisans, and then it gives way to workers
The festival
on the very
has
edge,
ended.
trying to do a step-down situation. Dean Kaplan, maybe in the future you can make countryside like cottages surrounded by those peaceable crop fields. That is actually, I'm so glad he put that in, because that's what I plan on doing back in here. Some nice vineyards back in there. That's my plan for that area. Definitely want to do that. I think it would look really cool. Okay, I need some engineers. We're gonna steal some engineers from. I feel like I've got some. Yeah, I've got stuff everywhere right now. Yeah, that goes into investors. That road would come out. This road stays. Let's see, let's get some of the investors moved up here.
Disappointed.
I saw, yeah, that's what I thought I saw. this road continues on. I really need to, like, maybe just for now use dirt roads on the roads that are continuation roads. That way I don't get confused.
Especially good humor,
Because otherwise I'll probably get confused.
My publishing house? Censorship is not always the cranny of the corrupt.
Let's see. Let's make this one right here maybe another one of those squares. I really liked doing that in the other side, on the other side, having a little courtyard in the middle.
Apparently.
It looked really nice.
Must I wear a
Yeah.
crinoline?
I like that. It's all about flipping those buildings around to where they look good. Is there anything under here that would work? Actually, I think there was. Let's do, let's do this. Hold on, let me find them. Where are they? There was that one, but there was another one. Oh, it's too big.
Said, what naive
Dang it, it's too big. I thought there was a 4x4. Oh well.
The river looks inviting.
Yeah, you can see all the different ornaments as I'm scrolling through here looking for some stuff.
These daguerreotypes haven't
Okay,
really
let's
come
go back
out.
and get the market stalls.
Accompany me along the promenade.
Yeah, just have some market stalls in the middle. Hey Arno, how's it going? Oh, I've already got them all. They're around here. I'm just kind of shuffling them around as I move. But like I've got a police station here. To ignore the chance that riots are very high. But also have a fire station over here. So I've got coverage on everything. I have plenty of coverage. Okay, so from here. Oh, by the way, this right here, I would love for like that, like a combined 2x2 with some market stalls to be a market. I don't know how to mod and make it. If there is a modder, I know a couple of modders watch my streams. I would love for like something like this to be an actual market, so I can not have to use the giant marketplace. There's supposed to be an upgradable marketplace. I just thought of that. The marketplace is supposed to be upgradable. I don't know how to upgrade it. I have to figure that out. But anyways, yeah. I would love a smaller market. It would look really good for rural areas. Rural. I hate that word. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say rural. I get messed up every time. Okay, so looking at my diagram over here, we've got one section, two section, time for a third section. So this third section over here is going to be artisans, and it's going to give way to workers. Now this is going to be kind of a messy spot right here because we do, our roads aren't going to be lined up very well, so we may have to do a little modification
We're
to
in the
this side.
presence of a virtuoso.
And we got somebody else that's come to visit. Captain Smith, Titan of the Sea. Okay. Works for me. You can press the keyboard shortcut to upgrade the market. Don't remember the... I mean, I'm hitting Shift V. Oh, it's you upgrades it. Okay. Okay, so she just added the fancier roads underneath it. Oh, okay, I get it. That's okay. I wasn't sure what it would look like. Put the regular one back in though. Okay. Well, that's actually kind of neat. I like that. Speaking of this thing, it's got to move somewhere because it's in the way now.
Oh no, how unspeakably awful.
These poor guys get to live right next to the power plants. Not my problem. Yeah, you're really in the way, buddy. Let's get you up there out of my way for a moment. Okay, we'll do this. I don't know what's going on right there. Okay, we'll get rid of this road. This is a continuation road. Upgrades the market range. Okay, that's kind of cool to know. And from here, I'm actually gonna bring this on out to a dirt road. Let it kind of fade out into a dirt road, going back to like the houses off on the edge. Maybe I'll even do it this way. Hold on. Let's bring him there. Bring him to there. We'll do like that. Yeah. Now let's flip these houses around a little bit so they are facing their little entryways. Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else I needed to do right there. I don't think so. Okay. So we have a continuation road right there. And it is equal to power plant. Is that the same size as a regular power plant? Wait, or is that a different size? Oh, it is a little bit bigger, isn't it? Okay. I'm trying to look at this diagram I have and see. So if it touched the road, it would get one on each side. It would have a house, house, right, house, house, space, house. Okay. Yeah. House. Here we go. House, house, space. Wow, I am so smart. I line it up with what I already have. Ooh-wee. Maybe I've been doing this too long today already. Good lord. Move that there. We'll move that there. Move that there. Move that there. Perfect. Perfect. I like it. Okay. I could move that right there, and then maybe we can put something around it. Alright. Hey, Jamando. Yep, I know it's sorry, it's kind of a super late stream for a lot of you guys. Just could not help myself. I wanted to work on this a little bit more today. Gentlemen, what's going on? Oh yeah, just bought the game? Well, be prepared to lose many hours of your life if you really enjoy it, because I know I do. Yeah, it's an amazing game. Do I want to do this again? I feel like I'm using these a lot, but they're so cool. I could change it around there. You know what? Let's just do it that way. We'll change this out to a different wall, just so, you know, it's not the same thing over and over again. We'll do that. We'll change that one over there out, just so it's something a little different. Whoops. There we go. And that's how you block off a power plant. The upgraded marketplace, it just changes the road underneath it to look like these road tiles over here and stuff. It just changes the road layout underneath it. That's all it does. I mean, it's still kind of cool, but that's all it is. So you're just changing the road underneath it. Put him there. So I want to do a little. There was something else I saw. Where was it? Oh gosh, where was that thing? Land benches, statues and fountains. Okay, it was under here. Yeah. This is like the coolest thing ever right here. It's a 1x1 tile fountain. You would not think that that was the best thing in the world, but it's the best thing in the world. A 1x1 tile fountain. It lets me do so
no
much.
such thing as fair
like
trade.
that. 1x1 tile fountain, like, changed my entire world. Okay. I am just going to do fence things around those guys right there, like that. Put one there, then I want to put a well in front of that one. Actually, I take that back. Let's not do it that way. Let's get the regular tiles for that. Let's do the nom ones. Yeah, let's do the nom versions. Well, and a mature tree. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, and this right up here, probably do the same thing. We'll use the fenced trees like that, just to add in a little bit back there.
The
That looks
people
good.
celebrate your leadership.
Okay, all of these guys. Oh, I have not even been thinking about where to put these. Okay. It's gonna put him out of range. Okay. Well, sorry guys, I know I just put you down, but it is already time for you to go, because I forgot that I needed to put this thing down somewhere. I need him in range of that trade union right there. Actually, I can go right there, which means I didn't really need to destroy all that. Oopsies. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. The name of the game today is Total Remodel. So things are going to get destroyed constantly. Yeah, I completely forgot about all of these different factories I had sitting around up there. And we also are going to need a place for him to go soon. Okay. So that gets him in range of those factories. LSR, yeah, have a good night, man. Thanks for joining. Nah, that guy, you haven't missed anything other than me literally sitting here moving buildings around trying to decide what looks good. It is that sort of a stream today. Me just messing with buildings constantly. Yeah, I don't need to make those dirt roads just to remember. I can remember what I did. I hope. I think. Probably not. Okay, so we'll put the sewing machine right back in there. I do have some stuff over here. I never put this back in. But they actually have good coverage. Okay, actually, I don't think I need that. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, you can see this is where I was stashing a few things back over here. I do have a few odds and ends that I need to kind of work into the city here somewhere, somehow. So I need to keep that in mind, that I do have some stuff sitting around. Let's put you back right there for a moment. Let's put you right there. Yeah, that'll work. That warehouse going uphill, like, triggers me. I'm triggered by that. Oh, I hate it. I can't have that there. I can't do it. It's got to go somewhere. It's got to move. I can deal with that, but I can't deal with... That's... Oh god, that just bugs the crap out of me. Yeah, we can't have that. I'm being triggered by hills, apparently, now. Alright, let's get rid of that road. I should just get rid of all these stupid roads for the moment.
A crocus
Still in range,
bug.
you're still in range, he's still in
The odds are very
range.
demanding. I must persevere.
Okay. And I can put that one there. And pull that road to there. So there's our good straightaway still. Love it. And that won't fit there. It needs to stay there. I need to leave that there. What in the world can I put right there? What would fit right there? Artisans. No, the tiny one won't fit. Huh. I have to think about what to do with that little spot. You know what? Just put it there and let's just not look at it. How about that? Let's just not look at that. That way I'm not bothered by it anymore. I do want to get this, kind of make just a wall on the edge of the city right there. Fill this in with some trees. Okay. You don't have a connection with your harbor warehouse. No, I do. My harbor warehouse is right here. This is just a. This is a.
I am writing
This is a
postcard.
Harbor Life warehouse. It's
I
just
need
sitting
someone
there.
to deliver it.
Yeah, that's just a regular warehouse. That's not a harbor warehouse. But yeah, it does have a connection, but it's just a different one. God, now I've got a weird little spot right here. I don't know what to do with it. I'll think about something. Now we've got this big space we're gonna have to do something with. Let's finish filling out our 2x2 because we still have another factory that has to come down somewhere. He could go right there. It wouldn't hurt. Pull that road around to there. Pull that road to there. Okay. And then we just have some stuff that I can fill in later with some decorative things. That's a decent little industrial area on the waterfront. I can live with it. Normally I don't like to have two industries that close together, but you know, beggars can't be super choosy at the moment because I gotta keep them in range. Well, he is in range up there actually. There we go. Now I feel better about it. And then we can do something else with all of this space right here later on. Good. Would that fit? Hospital would fit. Dockfront hospital, maybe? Maybe it's a hospital for the uppity tourists. You know, they can come over there and get a little treatment before they go home. Get cured of, you know, whatever illnesses they've caught. How's our coverage? Still decent. Yeah. I'll leave it there for a moment. We'll see. Are there going to be more skyscrapers? Yes. Once I go through, and I literally am going to redo the entire city with doing the 10x10. Right now I'm kind of off on my 10x10s. But eventually the entire city is going to be remodeled to the 10x10 block layout. And once I kind of have it all set, then I'll probably kind of start figuring out where I want like high rises to be and group those up. So yes, there will be more high rises going in. Hey, you never know what you're going to catch in Crown Falls. Okay, let's get our last little section over here done. sure I take out all of the decorative trees everywhere. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we're gonna have another set of those in this area. I'm actually gonna not do artisans there. I'm gonna do workers over in this spot.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Gas mine has exploded.
The people
Shocking.
celebrate
Okay,
your
wait for them to tell me
leadership.
that the fire has been extinguished, then we'll go put that out. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, and there is the end of it. Let's drag our road around so we know where it needs to be. Ooh, not to there. To there? Okay. That's the thing with a 10 by 10. Like, once you get used to how to place it, you don't really have to look at the diagram
The
anymore.
fire is out of control.
You know that it's going to be 3 houses, 1 tile, and 2 houses, 1 tile, and a house. So, you know, you just keep doing that, and you'll always place it exactly where it needs to go. That's why I like the 10 by 10 so much. It just makes building a city really, really easy. Oh, I could use another house right there.
The fire.
Let's go start
left
stealing
ruins
houses
behind.
from over here. Let's just steal homes. We're gonna steal
So
your house.
brave, and so many lives saved.
Okay, I'm gonna pull a road right up to there.
There's a charitable heart in there.
I mean, they do live right up on top of that. It's like they look out their back window and there's the factory. Could move it right here, actually. Yeah, I think I like this a little bit more. Let's do it that way. Add a couple of artisans in right there. Maybe one more back here for fun. There we go. That's not bad. Move him over 1, and then we will grab just the temperate forest to kind of just fill in around the edges on these. These are less urbanized areas. You really like the dynamic look of the city instead of the 10 by 10 blocks. So you like it better like these right here? I mean, this right here does not look bad at all. I'll give it that. This does not look bad. I may not touch parts of this. But like I'm doing the 10 by 10s, like this right here is, well, it's technically a 12 by 10. I did stretch it out just a little bit more. But this right here is a 12 by 10. And I think it does look a lot better than what was there previously.
Share it out,
And especially
boys.
like this right here, I think it does look a little bit better. I think I have a picture of this section of town right here. Yeah, so I'm going to swap over to another screen and let you look at what it looked like before. So that was before. This is the before shot of it right here. And then here is now. Get down, try to get down somewhat similar. Yeah. So, I mean, so that's before. And here's now. I don't know. I kind of think it looks a little bit nicer now. It did not look bad before at all. But, you know, just I kind of cleaned up the roads a little bit, I feel like, and did a little bit more with it. The biggest thing for the 10 by 10 that I liked is having certain straightaways. I like, if you think about it, if you think about roads in real life, roads have a destination. Main roads have a destination. They are going somewhere. And then off of that, you'll have small connector roads. So that's what I liked about going back to the 10 by 10 was I can have main roads like there and here. This will be a main road right
People
up through. This will be a
celebrate
main
your
road here
leadership.
and over there. I'll have main roads, and then inside the little blocks, you have small connector streets everywhere. Or small streets that make little things like that. Yeah, lots of Europeans. Oh God, tell me about it. Looking at a map of like Paris or London or anything like that. It makes my head hurt looking at the road plans. Yeah. So I'm trying to do kind of a mix of things. I'm trying to do a mix of, say, New York City in the 1800s because it was a heavily grid-based city. Everything was a massive grid. But I'm also trying to use in-between roads to kind of add some variation. That's why I'm not mimicking the same look inside each block. So, here's a block. That's a block. That's a different block. I'm trying to vary up how they look within the block to make them look a little different each time. And adding in things like industries in the middle or a power plant and some walls. We'll add in churches and graveyards. Make the main roads 2 tiles wide. So I did in a couple of places. You weren't here, Jamondo. You were late when I was talking about that. In between each block. So like this right here is an entire section. This is a block. This is the start of another block. It will have a 3 tile wide. Road, and a boulevard down the middle. Or I may do road down the middle and then connect it with the homes and do like trees on each side of it. That's going to be between each block. But the main roads going through the blocks themselves will be 1 tile wide. I can alter it a little bit to make roads a little bit wider, because like this right here I made a little bit wider so I can have some decorations on the sides. I will do stuff like that on occasion. So I'm going to vary up the 10 by 10. It's not going to be a strict 10 by 10. I am going to vary it up to keep it looking a little different each time. Okay, I'm going to come over here now. We're going to finish off this block. Let's get our houses out of the way. I need to remember to put the fire station in somewhere this time and not leave it out. Come over here. Let's get you right there for a moment. I think a boulevard would look better. Yeah, it's it kind of depends on how you define boulevard. There are boulevards that have a road on each side and a greenway down the middle, and then there are boulevards that have a road down the middle and a greenway on each side. So
Here it is.
I'm not sure which of those I'm going to go with. It depends on how good I can get it to look, basically. If I can get it to look really good, I'll do road on each, a green space on each side, because I think that would look the most interesting. Okay, we are going to need this guy. So let's see, where do I want him? I think I just want him. I just want him over here. I'm gonna do the pub right there next to it. Yeah, that'll be good. The only thing they don't have down here, let me see how upset they are about it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a church down here for these guys. I never even really thought about that, but yeah, they do need a church. you know what? I'm gonna put the pub down there. Let's have a cliffside pub. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah. Put the pub on the cliff. Because that was never a bad idea. To have a pub on a cliff. You know, nothing bad ever happened from doing that. As I sit there and stare at it like, yeah, that's a terrible idea. Okay. Do the market there. Then I can do a church. Okay, will you build the city walls? Okay, I'm gonna do a fortress on another island. I'm like maybe out here on, well, maybe not that far out. I might take his little city right here of Reichenau and build a fortress right here on Reichenau. I'm not going to build city walls around the city. I have argued with people over it, and we've had arguments about it on Discord stuff. City walls were, that just wasn't a thing in the industrial era. In the industrial era, you know, people weren't building walled cities anymore. It was the walled cities had long since passed their prime. They can look cool, yes, but I mean, someone posted a picture on on Reddit of a walled city, and I mean, it looked cool, no doubt, but it's not really period correct, basically, is what it boils down to. People weren't in the habit of walling their cities in anymore in the industrial era. Okay. If you're going to go for New York, you can make like a Wall Street section with only high rises. Yeah, that is an idea I do have. You need Jesus places church. Yeah, exactly. You need Jesus in your life. Have a church. What do the walls look like? They're actually huge. That's one reason I don't want to build them, because they're massive. Let me find the stupid. Yeah, see, like that's a tower. Where's the stupid things at? Like that's a gate. I mean, it's huge.
An explosion in one of your factories.
They're massive. And like I said, city walls were just
in one
not
of your
a
factories.
thing that was being built anymore. People weren't walling in cities. We had an explosion somewhere. Oh goodness gracious, we had an explosion. Oh, I need to go rebuild this. I almost forgot. Y'all let me forget. You let me down. You completely let me down here. Another, yeah, I actually got that idea from some stuff I saw online with little like fortress islands. I thought it was kind of neat looking. Attack, where do I find info on how to complete achievements? For example, part of the botanical, it says build. You just have to find all the, there is no strategy guide for that. You just have to keep running expeditions, running expeditions, running World's Fair stuff, doing expeditions, doing the exhibitions, salvager stuff. Check Madame Kahina for items. Sinking ships, going to war with people, taking over their islands. If they're heavily developed, will give you items from them. That's kind of it. There is no strategy guide for the achievements, really. It's just kind of a go for it kind of thing. I'm actually going to move these houses out. I think let's make a.
We'll
I don't
raise
want
a
that to be
glass
that.
to you, Gav.
There we go. I want that. This needs a cemetery. We can't figure out what some of them mean, and I want all the decorations. So like, which ones are you having problems with?
I can finally let go that pent-up.
Okay, I want to make a quick graveyard over here. I say quick. It's we'll see how quick it's going to be. Do we want a fence around this one?
The
I
fire
don't think
has
I
been
do.
vanquished.
I think I want it open.
No accidents in weeks. Such splendid feathers.
This is the only thing with this kind of stuff is it's a whole lot of just clicking one item at a time, trying to find what you want. I love this graveyard stuff though. It does look really, really awesome. Okay. Let's see. I think the skyscrapers could be more around the center. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of probably have them in this general area, right? It's probably near the town hall in this general area is where I plan on having them at. Build all the botanical ornaments in any cultural building. What does that mean? Build them all in any culture. So what that means is when you go to say like it doesn't matter, just the museum, you click on pathway ornaments. It's all this. You need at least one of all of these. These are all the different ornaments. You need one of each of those. Okay, so up down the center, we'll have a thing of grass, just so that, they have somewhere to walk, I guess. That is not the right one. That was the fence one. Here we go, I want that one. Perfect. And then we'll kind of do a few certain trees. And we're just going to finish it off with Temperate Grove.
Are you kind or blind?
There we go. There we go. Just a nice little cemetery around that one. Lovely. You're not dumb. It can be a little confusing.
This is an exception.
Sometimes you think about it too hard. That's my problem, I find. I think about things too hard, and I make it more difficult than it really is. I'm not loving that. I want the fence ones. Yeah, I like the fenced ones. It separates things out a little bit more.
What about a little gathering indoors?
Had to go into lurk mode. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. There's another block done. Except for a couple of little spots I gotta figure out what to fill in. Oh, we didn't decorate this. Should I go ahead and decorate it, guys, or should I just wait? Grave is near the investors. Well, this is
Competitors
changing.
are now at war.
This will be artisans into engineers right through here.
Ceasefire has ended.
I'm gonna pull over some of my artisans and engineers over into this section, and then they will go into investors up into here. So. Should I go ahead and decorate some of this? Maybe I can just show off some of the new decorations, because I know some of y'all are wanting to see these things. So we have lots of new toys to play with. So many new toys.
My grandson also has a cat.
Yeah, let me decorate just a couple of things just to kind of show off some of the new land decorations we have, and then I will definitely go and we're going to start. I need to move up into this area here so I can figure out where I need to go with this boulevard right here. But I am just like super excited about some of these decorations, so I need to show them off. Some of my favorite things are the plants. I could go through there are so many different types of trees that he has added. It is unreal. And they look so good. So, like, look at this. Look at it. Look how cool that looks. I mean, that's just one of them. Got a planter with flowers and a tree. Now, the guy who did the mod that I'm going to show you here in a second, well, the ones that we've been using, now these were really good. He did a good job with them. And they're not bad. These are These are just better. You're getting cheaper graves. So yeah, lots of we're gonna have trees everywhere. We're gonna have decorations everywhere. I cannot begin to describe how excited I am for some of this stuff. It's a big tree for a small vase. I mean, maybe the tree goes down into the ground and they built the pot around the base of the tree and just filled it in with flowers. Well, let's go with that. But there are so many different, like, the cypress trees are, like, here's the default, wait, where's the, I forgot where the default games rooms were. Yeah, because they're not in pots, of course.
All perfectly legal.
There's the cypress trees that we have, which are good for, like, roadside stuff. But these are amazing. I don't care right now. Yeah, he did an amazing job with some of these, and some awesome planters and stuff. Lots of cool items. I was giggling like a little schoolgirl last night going through all this stuff. So much awesomeness. Really pretty pink trees. Actually, that tree right there is really nice looking. Golden tree. It's a little bit smaller. I got a big tree right there. Yeah. Anyways, back to this. Kind of show off a few more things that we've got over here. Some of my favorite stuff to use are the benches. Yeah, some of these. We can make like a little archway between buildings. Maybe I want to put a little archway right here, going back between them. But I really love all the benches and stuff. They do look really, really nice. Put one over there.
Like counting rings on a tree.
Just trying to find the 1x1. There were some good 1x1s that would fit right there a little bit better. There we go. Let's see. Puts on landscape architect. No way that tree would survive surrounded by a pot like that. Is there going to be a city that will have a church like in Paris? Was in. Oh, you mean like the cathedral? I don't have that particular mod for the old town. It's a cool mod. I like it. It looks neat, but it just doesn't fit what I'm going for with the city. So I'm probably not going to use that.
What did you say it was embroidered with?
And yeah, it does mess with NPC progression. The mod does have a few issues that are kind of keeping me from wanting to use it. Let's see. Here we go.
They're staging it in the open air, apparently.
Maybe do that one there. Put that one there. Get a little... You don't have to have benches everywhere. Just kind of sometimes the flower pots look nice. Then we have lots of fun little things for ornamental type stuff for the city. Oh, these right here are really cool. I gotta show you guys these real quick. These are awesome. Check this out. It's a 1x1 tile, but the ornament sits off center. And you can put stuff on the street. I mean, how cool is that? I was kicking my feet like a excited little child. It's so cool. And it's like it's just like this tiny little detail, but it is so neat to be able to do this.
How is it that you are always so
See how magnanimous I am.
Pickup quest.
Giving you work.
Oh, okay. I'm actually going to do this. This is his quest
to
for us
make
again.
something of yourself, I see.
This is his unique quest. I want to do that real quick. We need to pick up the marriage proposal. Let's go up there and grab that.
Granny.
Is there a mod for train station? Yeah, there is. I don't care for it. I don't care much for the way that it was implemented. It's a neat mod. I just don't have any interest in using it myself. We also have billboards, more statues and stuff. What I'm looking for is something to go right here, though. Maybe a smaller tree or a bush or something. I mean, stuff does not have to be symmetrical and perfect. It can be kind of whatever. But let's get down and take a look at this, because I love these benches on the streets. Yeah. I mean, God forbid a car comes down through there, but because the car would just take it all out. But that does look really, really nice. I love that look. I love that look right there.
More awesome nation than any of us anticipated.
It's very pretty. Oh yeah, that's a nice shot right there. Lovely. I love it. Oh God, why are we way over there? But yeah, that's just some of the ornaments. I could literally spend like an hour going through all of the ornaments, and I'm not going to make you all suffer through that. I do want to work on this right here. One second, let me check something. I'm gonna mute my mic for just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to double check with my family what time they were grilling out, because I do not want to miss steaks for dinner. 19th century cars weren't that big anyways. It's actually funny. If you get bored and you want to be a weird nerd like I am sometimes, go check out like how they dealt with roads and traffic in the 19th century. Just go look at it. It's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. Because there were they didn't have traffic lights back then. They didn't have traffic lights. They didn't know how to deal with traffic basically. And so there were people, there were horses, there were cars, there was everything on the roads, and it was a absolute nightmare. I'm going to get some of these houses right here moved out of our way to prep for expanding up into here. This whole section back here is probably going to go soon. I'm probably going to do away with this. I'm thinking about doing just a really nice park up here on this bluff. Okay, so now we've got that cleared out. Just for my sanity, I am going to use some regular roads for a moment. Oh, good lord, that is not what I wanted you to do. I'm going to use just dirt roads for the time being so I can remember what is supposed to be a continuation and what's not. Is there a mod for Cliff River mountainside buildings already? No, there is not. You have a 19th century video of a tram point of view of the San Francisco Boulevard. I feel like I might have seen that at some point. I feel like I might have seen that. Don't quote me on it, but I might have. Okay, let's get this right here going. So it's already partially laid out correctly. And it is going to be mostly investors right here. Get some of these guys out of our way for right now.
The fire is out of control.
The fire is out of control. Where at? Over here. Whoa, did you see him? Man, that horse was on crack. Good God. I mean, just get it. get it. Anyways. Okay.
Very good for me.
Oh, his quest is ready. Yes.
Monitor on
Let's
YouTube.
take this up to Benta. So this is Carl's, he's trying to get Benta to marry him. And it is just absolutely creep-tastic. Hey, we have a quest right here.
I fear my plea shan't
A photography
help.
quest
My
of
brief
Isabella
candle
Sarmiento's
extinguishes.
lighthouse. I could do that real quick. It won't take but a moment. Maybe I'll get something juicy as a reward. Probably not. Right, let's go back. And
Rejuvenation.
dude, don't give me your crappy wooden shield.
Use like
I
part of the
don't
family.
need it.
Ooh, for me?
Yeah. And let's go take her reply of no back to him.
Steering to target coordinates.
Cathedral would surely look nice. I mean,
Should've
it
praised
does
it from
look
cold
nice.
dead
I'm not saying
hands.
it does not. I think it does look really cool. But I just can't really
The
seem to...
festival has ended.
We've got so many big things going on right now in Crown Falls. And that's really the city. I mean, unless I put it on another island somewhere, but I just don't know. Crown Falls seems like the ideal place to put that sort of thing.
The fire left ruins
Okay, so
behind.
we've got this happening. Let's turn that
You
in.
might just. Are you sure that's everything?
And he's just like, oh, she's playing hard to get, huh? It's so creepy and awful. Let's go back to here to finish laying this right here. I'm just using, okay, no one get triggered. I'm only using these dirt roads for the moment just to get everything laid out. Okay. Yeah, so there is the main problem with. Oh, okay. It will fit long ways. It will be off by 1, but it will fit long ways. I hate this building. I hate this building so much. I want you to fit right. I'll deal with that later. I can't be bothered with it right now. There are no public buildings up in this section, so we just have to get houses worked in. Easy
Just
enough.
about meets standard.
We will put another. That's a fun little design right there. Okay. Oh no, that just all of a sudden happened. Sure.
Here it is. Taxi.
Let's see. What kind of fun things could we put in there? We put ourselves. I've already got several of those. Where's the equestrian statue? There we go. That'll work. That'll be nice in the center.
I need more time to restructure my.
Game saved.
Alright, we'll take out this road. Maybe we'll go here with it. Okay. Whoa. There we go. Yes, these are all going to be main roads right there. Hey Spike, how's it going, man? Okay. What have we got? We've got to get rid of all of that.
Be at my most generous.
Yes, I will take a
quite
non-aggression
reasonable.
pack with him. Okay, got all that planned out, so I can realign those roads to where they need to be. Take this road out. Oh my god, there's so much to do. What have I started?
Who would decline a match?
No, I don't want an alliance with you. I really don't. Really don't, buddy. Let's get rid of this road. Bring these guys up over to there. Bring that here. There. Good deal. Okay. I wonder what it'd be like if there was a series where we hear Commuter. That'd be interesting. Hell, you started, dude. You have no look. You have a. This looked nothing like this morning when I started work on this, and I'm still.
missing particular
Oh crap! He's
materials.
outside of He's just outside the range. Yeah, it's been a long day. I have been super busy tearing the entire city apart. Okay, make sure I don't have things there. Let's get that worker house put back down here. Some trees put back where I just destroyed a few. Go. Lovely. Alright, now, are you happy now? Yes, he's happy now.
To sing?
Perfect. He's all happy. Lovely. Love it, love it, love it. Now, down to our next section right here. Let's get rid of all this, get rid of all this. The mass deleting of everything. Only thing is, I really wanted to use like engineers and stuff right here. Not these guys. May have to swap a few things around here. Are you in range of anything? No, he's not. What do I have? Mr. Garrick, so really this is a good investor section. How about this one? This one's kind of a mix of all three. Okay. Alright. What other extra buildings do I have? Extra homes. There's an engineer sitting right there that needs a home. You can go here. Those are investors. That's an engineer right there on the corner. Whoops. Come on. There you go. Okay. Did you know that because...
Things did seem to be moving speedily.
Let's see.
It reflects the time.
What we got from the newspaper.
Radiant as ever.
There we go. That'll work.
Certainly a perspective. Of course, you know what's best.
I'm trying to put myself in your shoes.
Okay, so Where's our last section we gotta go to right here? I need more engineers.
Qualitative assessments. Shoe prop.
Oh, I figured this might happen. Okay. Let's do that. Which one? Oh crap, what was in there? Was it the cigar dude? Who was in there? Was the cigar dude in there? Somebody remind me. Because I don't remember now. I have forgotten who was in that one. Can I move you over one? Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. That would let me move another house right up next to him. That'll work. Good deal. Move that to there for fun. There we go.
The festival has ended.
I have to change that.
Your city has grown uglier.
I have to change this. Gotta. Can't have it. Can't do it. Can't do it. There we go. That's How did I fit that one in over here? I did that. That one behind it like that.
In one of your factories.
Oh no, an explosion. Oh geez.
An explosion
okay.
In one of your factories.
Fire's going on. Ah, hit the wrong button.
Your city has grown uglier.
Move all this. I'm not loving how that was turning out right there. Let's do that. That'll work. And for the last thing in it, let's maybe just stick in a champagne person. Easy champagne. Easy free champagne. Oh me.
The fire has been vanquished.
So much more work than I was ever planning on doing today. Okay. This will work. Oh, this almost worked out absolutely perfect. One second. Okay. We'll go there, then we'll drag one to there. There, there, and there. And we take this road out. Take all of that out. Put that there, and then voila.
Share it out, boys!
It works. Yep, so that road right there I put in does work. Exactly right. I cannot believe this fit. I don't know how I got it to fit, but it fit. And I am super excited about that. Stick a road down through the middle. Go over there with it. Okay, cool. Okay, guys, let's not take over chat with World War II, you know, discussion about Hitler and Stalin the whole time.
How about a cup of coffee? You've been playing for 2 hours.
We'll be late for the opening.
I mean, we can discuss that stuff on Discord all day. I don't really care about that. It's okay. No need to be sorry. No need to be sorry. I just know there are people and stuff who get you know, they get real quiet and stuff because they feel like, you know, they can't say anything. But it's all good. Let's see. I'm gonna pull me a house in right to there, I think. Where's our next road supposed to come up? Right there. Let's get all this moved over, out of the way. Get that out of the way. There we go. Good deal. 1 second. Okay. Well, guys, I am going to have to cut it short. I just got the text that we are having dinner in about 30 minutes, so I need to go and get ready. But, wow. Several hours so far today that I've been working on this. 2 hours on stream, about 3 or 4 hours off stream, and we've got this part almost done. Got quite a bit of this section right here finished up, but it's going to be a long time. I'm going to work on more of it off camera and everything. Just because it is quite tedious, as you have seen. But it is a lot of fun to do, and I think I'm going to like the way it's going to turn out. So, thank you so much, guys, for joining me. If you are new to the channel, be sure to join our Discord. The link is in the description down below. And check out the other videos. This series is every day of the week, and then I live stream at least once a week. I'll be live streaming as well. And then I also have Anno 2205 I'm currently playing, and probably be playing some Anno 2070 here soon, I think. So be sure to look out for all of that, and we'll see you in the next episode, guys. Take care.